Hey, what's going on, Scorpio? This is Brandon with Wow, here to do your weekly energy reading for July 31st through August 7th. We're in full swing in Leo. We're about to enter August, so congratulations to getting through this retrograde. We're not completely in the clear, even though we're almost out of the Mercury retrograde. We still have a bit of shadow energy to deal with from that event as well. So we're not exactly out of it. It's not exactly going to be the same as it was when it's in full swing either. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I hope the weekend's vibe readings helped you out if you got to catch that. If you don't know, I do a weekly series as well as the weekend one as well that is specifically for the weekend to help you maximize and live your best life throughout the week, no matter what time of it is. But let's go ahead and get into it for you, Scorpio. I hope you're having a fantastic, productive week so far. The universe has begun already with flipping cards at us, so let's get it cracking. All right, to the beautiful Scorpio out there, we're going to continue to develop that solar plexus energy. We're going to continue to rediscover who it was that we were when we were kids. That wonderful child that you were, that was so just in love with the world around you and the universe at large. We want to rediscover those things within us that made us feel satisfaction because of the mystery of them, because it was something to figure out. It was something to work towards getting knowledge for. So continue to be that. Continue to exist in that. If you've already been doing the work that been laid out in the previous weeks, then you're probably already in this energy. So continue. And if we're starting out this with this card this week, that means that a lot of you are doing this inner child work. You're rediscovering things about yourselves that you were. You're bringing back those wonderful things about you that made everybody love you when you were a kid. So continue to do that, Scorpio. Allow yourself to be silly. Allow yourself to really enjoy the world around you and see through the eyes of a child, so that you begin to feel that wonderment again, and you begin to bring and manifest that wonderment to you. It begins to become a part of your world, and not everything becomes so mundane and boring again, or as it was. So continue to do that, continue to walk that path, continue to skip and bound along that path, as many of you have been doing. I can feel it in your energy, Scorpio. A lot of you have been figuring out what it is that you lost by becoming an adult. And it's not about, losing that adult sensibility. We all have responsibilities. We all have things that we have to accomplish in order to live a good, wonderful life. But you also don't want to forget to enjoy that life. You don't want to just have a good life. You want to have a great one. And the way you're going to do that is continuing to realize what it means to develop your inner child and not be so serious. Why so serious? Get playful, okay, Scorpio? You guys are wonderful playmates when you guys are at the in the playground and just allowing it to be. But we're also going to continue to develop this third eye. This is where you're going to want your mind to be. You're going to want your mind to be in a meditative state as often as possible, even when it appears that you aren't meditating. You understand? It shouldn't just stop once you leave the pose, or you leave what it is that you do that brings you into that state of being. You want to continue that in your waking life as well. You want to bring the meditative state to your waking life, okay, Scorpio? That's where you want your mind to be at. That way you're always being filled with divine guidance. You always have that connection to divine consciousness when you do this. So allow that insight to be your guide, to be the quiet voice, your subconscious inside of your head right now. You're going to want to continue to exist in that power, because that's going to be really big for you over the next 7 days. That's what's going to help you to avoid any obstacles that might try to stand in your path, be them interpersonal or whatever. You're going to smash right through them. Boom. If there's any tower moments coming at you, Scorpio, you're going to smash right through them, because you're allowing your insight to be your power. You're allowing that to be the torque in your machinery, okay? So go ahead and allow it. Allow that wonderful divine guidance to flow through you, to emanate through you, to be the blood that courses through your veins, because that's what the universe is trying to give to you. That way it leaks out your pores and seeps into everything around you, and people can't help but be swept up in your beautiful tidal wave, Scorpio. So continue to do that. You guys are firing right now. You're manning your cannons, and you're putting in mortar shells that are just going to knock down anything that tries to stand in your way or prevent you from finding your divine path. Also, for my wonderful, wonderful Scorpios out there, boom, we're going to stay in this crown energy. We're going to continue to develop our crown by allowing it to develop. You don't have to try for it. It's already there. It's the universe's gift to you. It's out of all the chakras that we have to bring into alignment, the crown is the one that the universe brings into alignment for us. We don't have to try for it. You don't have to exercise the crown. Okay, you don't have to do anything to allow it to develop on its own, because that's what it does. It grows. It's something, it's your plant. It's your tree of life. It's the things that's sprouting out from your root, from your base. That's your crown. That's the fruit of what you've worked for. So allow it to grow. Allow it to become delicious, because your energy feels really, really yummy right now, Scorpio. So continue along this path. Don't let anything deter you from it. Don't let anybody naysay you from what you are beginning to believe to be true in your heart, because your truth is your own. And what you do is you develop your truth. You shouldn't be stagnant. You shouldn't stay within an energy to where you feel like you know it all. There should always be a next step. There should always be something to strive for. It's about being the constant student. You can't become a teacher without being a constant student, without continuing to evolve what it is to know what you know. Okay? We don't work in absolutes in the energetic world, because energy is fluid. It's something that transmutes, it changes, but it doesn't go anywhere. So continue to allow this divine guidance, this divine consciousness, this lovely universal energy that's pouring into you right now. As you can see through the picture on the card, it's not something you have to try for. It's just something that you have to open the door for and allow in. Kind of like a vampire, but not like a vampire, because it's not taking anything from you. It's gifting to you, okay? And for the wonderful Scorpio out there, let's make sure that we're action, that we're pros and pose. All right, let's make sure that we're poetry in motion. Let's make sure that we're out there getting physical. We're out there not just being beautiful minds, wonderful souls, but also wonderful things to behold and see move throughout the universe that you live in. Okay, let's make sure that we're dancing the dance of the lovely. Okay, because that's what you are right now, Scorpio. You're a lovely dance that is being displayed on a wonderful stage that the universe has set for you. So allow the show to go on. Okay, allow it. And continue to get moving and stay physical, because we want to make sure that if the crown is growing, if the tree is growing, that the root is tended to as well. You have to till the soil before anything can grow there. So let's make sure that we're keeping our soil fresh. Make sure that we're keeping our soil nurturing and providing to the rest of us, okay? And you're going to do that by making sure that your actions within your physical world are just as elegant as that beautiful mind, that beautiful soul that's emanating from you right now. Okay, loves? And also, like I said, we're going to continue to keep that window wide open. We're going to continue to allow that galaxy to swirl in your third eye, iris. Okay, we're going to continue to be this universal conduit for this divine energy that's going to be surging through you. You're going to feel it, you're going to see it, you're going to hear it, maybe smell it. Let's hope it smells great. But we're going to continue to allow your mind to be your guiding light. It's one of your superpowers right now, Scorpio. That third eye is really powerful, not only from a perspective of what it can do for you, but what it can do for others as well. And that's what's going to be really significant for you over the next 7 days is being that Scorpio, that Scorpios love to take charge of something and get it done. So you want to be a leader of your pack. You want to be the top lion in the pride right now, just so that you can help others. You understand? You don't want to be this kind of person that keeps it all to themselves. That's not what this is about. Light work is about developing yourself and the universe around you, which does include everyone, even if you don't like them. You want to help them along their path, because everybody needs a little bit of push sometimes to get them where they need to go. And sometimes, even if you don't approve of everything about a person, you can help them to develop into something that you can be proud of, that you would like to see or want to keep around you. So help them. Be that assistance. Be the battery in the back of people that need it. Okay? You're going to want to emanate and give the mind guidance that you're receiving to others, because it's going to help steer them along that right path. It's going to, you have no idea who is and who isn't part of your soul tribe, who is a part of your collective, and you don't know it. Sometimes this is about figuring that out by allowing your intuition to be your guide and to help mentor others into this wonderful, wonderful life that we want to live. Okay? And boom, look at that. We're staying in crown and third energy right now. We're allowing the universe to inspire us. We're continuing to be inspiration, Scorpio. You guys are inspiring right now because you're doing all of this work that is just, it's felt. It's not pushed and exhibited and handed to somebody like, here, take that. No, it's a wonderful gift that is being given to you, and allow it. Allow yourself to be inspired, and allow yourself to inspire others, so that we all ascend together and nobody gets left behind, because everybody needs to work on themselves. As much as you see these YouTube videos and people who make them, and we can seem like we know everything at times, but we're all continuing to develop ourselves as well. We all have challenges as well that we're working out, and we all have chakra work and energy work that we're continuing to do. It's a never-ending job. It's something that I work on every day so that I can speak to you about it. And it's the same thing for you. You're going to want to figure out a way to be that divine inspiration in somebody else's life, and that's what's going to continue you along the path once you've done most of the work on yourself. But you're not going to stop there. You're going to continue to develop yourself into an even more powerful powerhouse than what you were last week. So let's keep on, let's keep rocking on, because that's a beautiful side of you right now, is that you're able to not only take charge of yourself, but take charge of your immediate environment to get it going and get it going to where it needs to go. That is along the divine path. Okay? And we got one more coming for the beautiful Scorpio. We're going to get communicative. We're going to continue to develop that throat chakra into something that sings into the rhythm of the universe. Okay, the universe is providing the rhythm. We got to provide the soundtrack to it. We got to provide the vocals. Okay, so let's make sure that our throat chakra is singing to the universe around it. Okay, let's make sure that we are part of the rhythm nation, a part of the rhythm world, a part of the rhythm universe, because that's a beautiful choir to be a part of. All right, and we want to make sure that we're a voice that is powerful within it, because it's nice to be part of the motion of something. Okay, it's one thing to watch it and sit in the crowd and be like, wow, that was wonderful, but everybody sees something every once in a while and they're like, wow, I wish I was a part of that. You are a part of something right now, Scorpio. You are being asked to become a part of the universal choir. All right, we're all trying to sing right now, and it doesn't have anything to do with having a beautiful Beyonce voice. Okay, it has more to do with being a vocal part of this spiritual journey. All right, being the voice of the creator that everybody is trying to listen to. You know, a lot of people say, I can't hear God talking to me, or I don't believe there's anything out there because it hasn't spoken to me. But it is. We are speaking to each other with that voice, with that divine voice. We are the divine voice. So allow yourself to be that. Continue to develop your throat chakra so that you are a prime vocal in the choir of the universe. Okay. But man, Your energy feels wonderful, Scorpio, so continue down this path. Continue to be your wonderful best selves, because everybody is getting swept up in your tidal wave right now and they love how it swims. So keep along with it. Keep at it, because man, it feels good, and it's going to continue to feel good. And allow this goodness into your life, okay? Because it doesn't want to go anywhere and it wants to give you more. So continue to exist in your power and become more powerful by being this beautiful, beautiful light emanating in this sea of darkness that has been created over the last 3,000 years, okay? But I love you guys. I'll be talking to you soon with your weekend vibes. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week to close it out. We'll be back up next week and do it again. But until then, take care of yourselves as you have been, and continue to take care of everyone else like you know how. I love you guys. Peace. Namaste.